Day 254, Park 38, Grand Canyon National Park. The plan was to walk into the backcountry permitting office, a 3-day rim to rim to rim hike. I couldn't piece it together, but what was available was a single night down at Bright Angel Campground. So we're hiking down Bright Angel to the campground. We'll spend the night and then we'll hike back out tomorrow. So, this is it. This is it. They don't have any fires down there. Do you need a lighter? I was gonna say, I mean, I've got one. As expected, plenty of people in the first 1 mile. Seen glimpses of snow, no ice, which is good.
That are definitely like. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, you just give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna answer something, but I wanted to ask you a question.
Say.
Totally, I'll see you then. Hi.
Hi.
I wanted to make sure I saw your backpacking stuff.
Yeah.
You guys have a permit?
Yeah.
Great. Where for?
Bright Angel Campground.
Oh, good.
Well, yeah, 1 night. I got the last one today.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm the ranger there. What's do you mind if I just see it really quick?
Yeah.
Really good
Yep.
job.
Yeah. I get you.
I always apologize.
No, I completely appreciate it.
Thanks.
It's rare for me that I usually see rangers actually on trail.
Good for you. That looks great. Bright Angel and then
Just
then
out. Yeah,
good
just
for
a
you.
1
You're young
day.
and strong, you'll be fine.
Howdy.
How you doing?
We're doing
All the work is right now.
Yeah. Have a good hike.
You too. Hello.
Have a good
Thank you. You too.
Look, our grandmother.
Gotten deep enough into the canyon that people are a lot less frequent. I got my permit checked. Nice to see rangers on trail. Also saw another ranger on trail, so 2 rangers on trail. Got passed by the mules. Every now and then I find some sun. I still have a long way to go to get to the Colorado River though. Mile house. So I've hit my first plateau, flattened out a little bit before I drop down another section. From the rim, roughly 2,600 plus feet. At the top of the rim, we're talking like 50 degrees. When we get closer to the bottom at Bright Angel Campground, I was told mid-70s. Hey. Hello. So I am below Indian Gardens now, probably a good mile or so. And another good drop off before I get down to the river here. I do recall there being some switchbacks. A little bit muddy section here, running water. This is one of my favorite areas of Grand Canyon National Park. You can see the ridge line comes this way and then it cuts back and then it brings you down like this until you get to the lower section down there. But it just looks absolutely spectacular. One of my favorite pictures spurred from this spot right here. Yep. Walking along the ridges in sections like this, very cool. There they are, the Bright Angel switchbacks.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. So I'm pretty sure I've passed like 100 people on trail today. It still seems pretty popular, good time of the year. Ranger said weather would be great if I wanted to do other hikes, considering it's still like 75 down here. I told him I was looking at Escalante route, which is supposed to be harder. He popped out 2 different maps, a topographical and a Nat Geo. Most hikes that people do in the Grand Canyon are in the corridor section. Then you have, I think, like intermediate, and then it turns into primitive, and then after primitive it's wild, and you're just completely trail finding on your own. It is primitive, so it's a little bit harder. You can't do it if you're afraid of heights, steep edges. He said there's a little bit of like rock climbing in certain sections. You got to be able to trail find. Now we're getting super isolated. I'm coming up around a bend here where eventually I'm going to get to see Colorado River. I've only been hiking for like 3 hours. Get out to the point where stream meets river in the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
Spinning left and twirling through the back door of your heart. And every time I think of you, something happens in my mind.
It's pretty incredible.
And every time I try
1 raft, 2 rafts, 3 rafts, 4 rafts. Teams of 2 each. Just catching it. So the Grand Canyon is actually a little bigger part of me, and and that is I came here first time in March 2020, right before COVID. I soloed rim to rim to rim, my first biggest long through hike ever by myself. It kind of stuck with me. That was the opening point where it took a lot of the fear out of the situation, that if people either cannot go with me or would rather not go with me, then am I just not gonna go? No, I made the decision I'd start doing things by myself, and the Grand Canyon was a big part of that. There's my bridge off in the distance there. Still got sun touching it, that's nice. So when I walked into the backcountry permitting office, bare minimum, if I just wanted to go down to Bright Angel Phantom Ranch one night, hike back out, is it doable? He said yeah. There was one spot available. I said, okay, let's build on that. In my mind, I wanted to recreate rim to rim to rim in less days. I would have came down and across all the way to Cottonwood, night one. Cottonwood to the North Rim, night two. From the North Rim back to Bright Angel, 3. Out. 3 nights and out. Kind of happy the guy couldn't piece it together. I can feel it in my legs, feel it in my heel, my joints. Glad to be back at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Bottom of the Grand Canyon. Across this bridge, we're Bright Angel. South Kaibab is this way. I've never done that before, so maybe I hiked South Kaibab out. I came down it the first time, but not this section between Bridge to Black Bridge. Pretty gnarly on this bridge. This is shaking. Legit wobbling side to side. Always fun walking on see-through bridges. Got a payphone over there. So the nice thing about the campground, which we'll see, the ranger said they're supposed to be at half capacity. So I should be able to pick whatever site I want pretty easily. This is it. 21. So apparently the ravens down here are just as bad as anything about getting your food. Food storage box. Put your food in there. I put my food in there. Close it up. Good to go. This is still somewhat damp from Glacier National Park. We've had nights in the rain, so we're gonna let this kind of just hang out for right now. Let's go walk through Phantom Ranch. Last time I was here, I was right there. That's a campsite too. This is all individual housing. I could do a lemonade.
Yeah, just one lemonade.
Yeah, well, it says chips. What kind of chips you got? I'll take one of those too.
It looks like you're all set.
Thank you so much, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Enjoy.
Appreciate it. Phantom Ranch is open. Chips, sea salt, all they had, $1. Lemonade, $5.25. They do serve beer and alcohol. They look like wine. Back to my tent. I ate rice with tuna and a packet of applesauce. It's 5 p.m. I'm just gonna read Think and Grow Rich, go to sleep, wake up, and then hike my ass out of here. If you like Grand Canyon National Park, hit the like button. If you like all national parks, hit the subscribe button and follow me more. Follow me on Instagram for more on my landscape photography, on my adventures. And I'm tired. I'm gonna lay down and read this